This is a Ruger LC Carbine 45 Auto ACP. So it came like this. The only two things that I threw up here was this Vortex Sparc red dot, and then I don't know, I forgot the name of this, the brand, but just like a finger, or hand stop, pretty much. So it came with the folding stock. It locks in place, adjustable. It came with the flip up sights. The brand, just get the Ruger brand name up here. So it has like more of like a pistol grip, lower. You insert your magazine right there. So it's a reciprocating charging handle, non-reciprocating. So after you charge it back the first time and you shoot, you don't have to worry about this bolt going back and forth. Some people have issues with that, but they put their hand up here and so it doesn't move. But yeah, like I said, 45 ACP. It comes with the 15 round magazine. So this is SGM tech. So I just try to stick to the same brand, and I picked up this right here. That's a 26 rounder. So that's how it looks, the packaging and everything. So yeah, I decided to the brand that came with the carbine. So, and to see, it should work fine if they give you that brand for this for your gun or firearm or whatever. So yeah, anywho, let's get started. Yep, same brand I've been using. Been trying out different brands just to see what works, what functions and cycles, and this has been doing pretty well. So let's get to it. Bolt release there. It's clear. Like I'm shooting a little low, but like I said, I haven't sighted this sight in, this red dot in yet, so it's my first time taking it out. Shooting maybe 3 inches low, but I can easily adjust that. But functioning as it should. This 26 rounder. Feel a bolt release right here, so that's pretty cool. It kind of gets in the way of the safety. You can kind of get your thumb underneath. It's kind of pretty close, but I can still get to it. You can get in there. Safety on. There we go. Safety first. A lot of gunpowder. So yeah, one thing I say about a firearm, if I love it or hate it, if it functions, if it cycles. So This obviously firearm's doing just that. The trigger's great. I mean, it's like a flat trigger. But yeah, it's pretty nice trigger. I mean, the brake is like, I don't even feel it. You know, when I start to pull it brake, I don't have to worry about it. It hits this hard wall. It's gonna break. I mean, I'm sure it's 5 pounds or under, a little bit under, but so I just wanted to check to see if that 26 rounder cycled. I was hoping, well, pretty much was thinking it should, because they give you the same brand in the 15 rounder. So we'll put that 26 rounder up, because you know, it's a lot of ammo going through a magazine like that, and I'm not trying to blow through my ammo. You know, it's cool. It's nice to have to know that it works if you need it, but I don't want to put that many rounds in the magazine, because you know how fast that can go. So I'd rather just take my time, make it last. I mean, yeah, the quality of this ammo, I mean, just looking at the brass and everything, looks good quality. No problem. I'll throw this away, keep the range clean and clear of any debris or trash. Yeah, take care of your gun range if you're gonna come here all the time. So I brought 100 rounds, so that definitely gonna go fast in any firearm, really. Definitely gets kind of tough the last round. So I just use this loader to get that last one in there. And so this is a 13 rounder. I said a 15 rounder. It's a 13 rounder, 45. So I mean, it definitely has some weight to it. I mean, I want to say it's not really too much front heavy, but you can feel it right inside here with all this aluminum, thick. It's a heavy bolt blowback design, so you feel the weight. But when you hold it and you start to shooting it, you get a 3-point of contact. It kind of helps, you know, put it on your shoulder. I usually use this finger or hand grip stop up here to kind of push it back in my shoulder, and it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel like I couldn't shoot it for 20-30 minutes without feeling like it's just too heavy, like I'm getting tired. It feels fine. Like I said, it's definitely a little heavy, but it's not too bad. See, I try to hit that bolt release, I would have to push it up to get to that bolt release, you know. But yeah, it shoots, it cycles, it functions, and hey, I can always have fun at the range when all that happens. You know, I know a lot of people end up, you know, they're buying a firearm that could be $700, $800, $600, no matter what, and sometimes they like to throw cheap optics up here and think that they're going to last, you know. But with all that recoil and that shaking, that's rattling in that firearm, the bolt coming back, and trust me, that's one thing I've learned. Don't put cheap optics on a firearm that's either expensive or that you're going to protect your life with, because it's going to comp out on you. You're going to see your red dot, and next thing you know, you're not going to see one, and you're going to be wondering. And I don't know, my sights, my flip up sights, I can see. I can see through the red, through the red dot. through the optic lens, I can see the front and rear. But nice to have backup sights that you can actually see if it's co-witness or 1/3 co-witness or whatever. As long as you can see your sights, through your optic that you put on your gun. Yeah, just in case if something does go wrong, you have some backup sights. Or they have that thing you can throw a 45-degree angle pick mount and throw like a red dot on that one, so you can. But I'll say if you have a rifle, always have some type of backup sights or something, flip up sights, iron sights, whatever. Yeah, that last round doesn't need to be worked in, but the last round kind of slipped pretty stiff. So yeah, so I put it on safety, and I can drop the bolt, turn the safety off. All right. So safety on. Yeah, 16-inch barrel, so it's a full-length barrel. To me, because it's a little more compact, like the frame and everything in the lower receiver and the upper is not as wide or tall as the AR-15, so it looks to be a little shorter to me, just visually. But it's a full 16-inch barrel. It's threaded at the end, so I'm definitely throw a comp on that later. The stock has just like a little thin, maybe a quarter inch rubber pad back here. Yes, sling attachments. I don't know if they have the front. I'm sure they do. And you can, but yes, it's nice. Safety is right here, pretty easy to get to. But yeah, I also like it. The only thing I'll say, it's always have some type of negative. There's nothing perfect close to it, but is the weight. But with the 45, it's kind of nice to have the extra weight. It helped with the recoil. If you start shooting this pretty fast, I mean, you can feel it starts to jump and kick back at you. It's not terrible, but like double tap, or you're trying to dump a whole magazine. Depends on how far you are. I mean, I think what's this, 32 feet here. Even that, trying to shoot fast, rapid fire, I could get on the paper, but can I get within the 10-inch plate? I don't know. So let's find out. Safety first. There we go. I mean, it felt better than I thought it would be, like doing the double tap. I felt the jump a lot more, but just rapid fire, once you start to get into it, it didn't feel so bad. So, yeah. 13 rounds is not terrible. For a carbine, I guess you want more, but of course you can get aftermarket magazines. So the only negative I can say about this firearm is just the weight. And I only have a red dot mounted up here, and this is a pretty small one. And even a little hand stop up front. It's light, it's aluminum, so to have all that weight. But most of these, well, I won't say most carbines, but unless you get in the CZ Scorpion or that new Springfield, whatever it's called, pretty small compact, or MP5. I don't know, these kind of shorter barrel at 8-inch, 10-inch. Once you get a full length barrel like this one is, in a 45, I mean, it's just, it's balanced nicely. It doesn't feel like it's off. I mean, all the weight's right here in the middle, so it feels nice. So yeah, I'm just shooting a little low, so I mean, it's dead on. Sight's holding 0. Like I said, getting a cheap sight, it's going to start moving and drifting on you. So getting a better quality. I mean, this was, at the time, I think I paid $80 for these. I bought like 3 of them. Now it's a little bit more expensive. Do not go cheap on your optics, because unless you're just shooting flip-up sights or sights, forget about it. So last magazine, I believe. See, ammo goes. Yeah, you go through ammo pretty fast. I think I got this ammo for $15 a box, at 45. So that was actually not too bad. Could you get it for cheaper? Going into Ammo Seek and find some company you never heard of, and you might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper, but it may take 3 months before they ship it to you. Or the shipping is like $80 for shipping, so you're pretty much going to end up around the same price. It's just getting you some good ammo. So last magazine. You say fire down. So once I put the safety on, I can get to the bolt, drop it, safety, rock and roll. See how it feels shooting around, moving it. Feels good. I mean, for a 45, once you start getting into it, it feels good. I don't feel like it's gonna jam on me, not one time. The heavy bolt that flies back with the blowback action. Yeah, you get a lot of extra kick and jump. Like really shooting fast, you're not gonna be too accurate with that. I mean, I would say go down to like a 9 carbine. But this has, some pretty good recoil and kick to it. But it's a 45. But with all this extra weight, it definitely helps out. So yeah, another gun video. Comment if you have a firearm or carbine like this, or even another caliber of this Ruger. And if you like the video, put a thumbs up. And then subscribe. When you do that, every time I throw a video up here, it notifies you, so give you a notification. So absolutely. So I liked it. It was great. Everything worked. Nothing came loose. Say foldable stock. So if you want to make it a little bit shorter, you can, but I'm not gonna do it. Has like a little tension. I think I try to find out how to get it. Like it's up or down, one of the two. Things up. There we go. You gotta learn how to work spring temp. That works. Very nice. Set you up. See y'all next time. Peace.